Prompted by jealousy, the high priest had the apostles arrested and had them put into the common jail. This is where our first reading begins today. The apostles have suddenly been collected up, rounded up by the police, and been thrown into jail. And the high priests and the Sadducees, as we heard in the Acts of the Apostles, they thought that by isolating, by restricting the movements of the apostles, that they would restrict their ability to preach. That they would restrict their ability to be able to proclaim the resurrection of Jesus Christ. And what we're told in the very next passages, that at night the angel of the Lord opened the prison gates and said as he led them out, "Go and stand in the temple and tell the people all about this new life." We aren't quite in prison at the moment, but we have restrictions placed upon all of us. And what I can see happening here, but right across the entire world at the moment, is that there is a new element of evangelization that is starting to happen, a new way of preaching. And what we're doing right now, we're engaging in ways that we normally aren't able to engage. In one sense, I don't think there was an intent to want to shut down the ability for the church to preach. And what we've seen is that, yes, we're locked down, yes, we're isolated ourselves and you even at home, but that hasn't restricted the ability to be able to proclaim the resurrection of Jesus Christ, to tell the people about this new life. We are not people of death. We are people of new life. We are not people of sickness. We are people of new life. This is what the Acts of the Apostles is telling us. This is what the first apostles did. They didn't allow some little restrictions or some big restrictions to stop the proclamation of the good news of Jesus Christ. And it shouldn't do the same for us either. We are all called, I am called and you are called at home, to proclaim new life, to proclaim that joy of the resurrection with others. So thank you for what you're doing already over the last few weeks to proclaim this good news. To not feel like you're restricted, but it gives us a new opportunity to use new technology to proclaim in a different way the same resurrection of Jesus Christ, with a joyful way, with a freshness that speaks to the context of our time at the moment. Go and stand in the temple and tell the people all about this new life. The apostles did as they were told. They went into the temple and they began to preach. My friends, let's go into our world in the ways that we can while maintaining the distancing that we're called to do. Let's find the ways to proclaim the joy of Jesus Christ, the salvation that's given to me and to you, to proclaim this new life that God gives to all of us.